Harrison Lamont Bay, all lowercase letters. I'm here to tender a special deposit to the court and make the clerk fiduciary.
I don't have time.
All right, brace yourselves. Today's sovereign citizen case is one for the books. This guy is convinced he's uncovered some hidden legal trick that the rest of us just don't understand. Spoiler, he hasn't. Instead of presenting an actual defense, he's rattling off the usual sovereign citizen buzzwords, hoping they'll magically work. The result? A whole lot of nonsense that leads nowhere. You've got to love the confidence, just not the logic. These cases keep piling up, wasting court time. So what do you think? Should judges start shutting them down quicker?
Lemon, the second. That's the gentleman with the Fez hat on, headgear on. Can you unmute yourself, please, sir? Is he connected to audio?
It appears so.
Lemon Bay, Harrison Lemon Bay. Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning to you.
How are you?
Okay. Are you the second or the third?
I'm here on behalf of the third.
The third. Okay. And I guess it's the second as right. This is the city of Detroit versus Harrison Lemon Bay the third. Straight that. This is the state of Michigan versus Harrison Lemon Bay the third. Case number SX 41. 419-5968, counts 1 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Your Honor,
Mr. Berry, I think he's representing himself.
Your Honor,
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And add count 3 to that. Add count 3 to that record as well. Or count 2 to that, or 1 to that record as well. So count 1, 2, and 3. Let me have that other. I believe, state your name for the record, Mr. Lemon the third.
Yes, I am Harrison Lamont Bay, all lowercase letters. And I'm here on behalf of Harrison Lamont the third.
All right. Well, I've never heard of the all lowercase letters. What does that mean?
It means that the name is to be spelled with all lowercase letters, not all capital letters, not part capital and lowercase.
I've heard some pretty wild sovereign citizen claims, but this whole I'm untouchable because I write my name in lowercase theory. That's a new one. Apparently, some believe that if their name isn't capitalized, they don't legally exist and can't be prosecuted. Really? As if playing with fonts is some secret legal loophole. No court anywhere is buying this. It's just another failed attempt to rewrite the law to fit their fantasy. And surprise, it's not working. Capital letters or not, this guy is still facing the consequences. But what do you think? Oh, and can we take a moment to talk about that ridiculous little hat? I just can't take him seriously.
Pre-trial in the matter. How do you want to proceed, sir? I know you filed some documents with the court, and I did have those up in my chambers. But how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, I'm the surety on behalf of the principal debtor, strawman Harrison Lamont III. I've given the court notice weeks in advance. I'm here to tender a special deposit to the court and make the clerk fiduciary, the prosecutor, as well. And I'm looking for a plea of release today. Will you grant a plea to release?
No. I can grant you a pre-trial. I can grant you the opportunity to speak with the city attorney, or I can grant you a trial date by judge or by jury.
Yeah. So
what would you like to do, Mr. Lemon Bay?
Well, do you mind if I ask a couple of questions? Just want to make sure that I'm comprehending it. So as you gave the name, I heard you mention a few different names. I heard you mention Harrison Lamont Bay the third, and then a Harrison Lamont the second, and various different names. I just want to make sure that I'm clear on who or what it is that we're here to discuss, because I don't want to speak on behalf of.
It does have an error. It does have an error. It appears to be an error on the computer here. So entry date, one of the counts was entered into as one count was entered into as Harris Lemon third. The other count was Harris Lemon second, and the other count was entered Harris third Lemon. So I think that's just a typo. There's the nature of the offenses is the misdemeanor case is driving without a valid operator's license, no ops on person, and that is a 93-day punishable by the maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. And you have two civil infractions, one expired plates, and the other one speeding at 16 to 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. So those are the nature of the charges. I'm going to offer you an opportunity to mitigate this by taking the better driver's course, sir. I'm going to put that in the chat if you choose to, and I can give you time to do that. If not, you can set it for a trial date or whatever set it for a trial date or speak with the city attorney today. What would you like to do?
Sovereign citizens have come up with plenty of bizarre financial tricks, but this special deposit scheme might be one of the wildest. The idea that simply writing a few fancy words can magically wipe away debts, fines, or even taxes. Sounds convenient, right? Too bad it's pure fiction. No court recognizes it, no law supports it, and in the end, it's just another failed attempt to dodge financial responsibility. Let's be honest, this isn't some secret loophole. It's just wishful thinking disguised as legal jargon.
Fines or taking it to trial, see if you can do better at trial. You have a right to a trial by judge or jury, and that's it. Those are your only options, sir.
I'm looking for a clear release. Are you stating that there's no offer of equity in this matter, Your Honor?
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we're gonna move on. So I don't have time for this.
Would you like to speak to an attorney? Would you like to speak to an attorney, sir?
I don't. I'm not asking for counsel.
Okay. Well, we're gonna pass the matter and we're gonna move on, and he can just watch and see how it works in here, because I have too many people that are waiting that want to be heard and hear their claim, and I don't understand what you're saying. I've given you your options, and you can sit back and ponder those. I'll give you time to ponder those options. Other than that, sir, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, let's move on. Next time. No, I've already answered the questions I'm going to answer. No, please mute your device, and you either take the offers that I've given you, speak with the attorney, or take the deal, or set the matter for a trial date. Those are your options.
Let me set the matter for trial.
Set the matter for trial. Okay, I'm going to give you a trial. I'm going to give you one. Trial by judge or jury, sir?
Your Honor, by jury.
Okay, jury trial. Can I get a jury trial date, please? Let's do June the 2nd. June the 2nd. We should do this in the afternoon as well.
But we got to set a pre-trial first.
Yeah, we'll set a pre-trial. So your next court date is going to be a final pre-trial, sir? Final pre-trial will be June the 1st, 6/1/2023 at 8:30. And then we'll set the jury trial date for the next day at 9:30 on June the 2nd. So your next action date that you need to appear is June the 1st at 8:30. And then the next day we'll have the jury trial at June the 2nd, 2023. I have received your motions. If you have any more motions, make sure they're in before the June the 1st date, and then we'll proceed with picking a jury, setting a jury panel at 9:30 on June the 2nd. If you don't have any further questions, Mr. Lemon.
There's absolutely no way this guy wins his jury trial, unless by some miracle, he ends up with a jury full of people who have never set foot in a courtroom. His argument, a total mess. You can't just throw around random legal buzzwords and expect to walk away scot-free. That's just not how reality works. Unless he pulls off the impossible, the only verdict he's getting is guilty. And speaking of miracles, can we talk about that hat? Seriously, is he hiding a disastrous haircut, or is he just going for most ridiculous defendant of the year? He's got that whole I don't care vibe going on, but let's be real. He probably should have cared a little more. At the end of the day, sovereign citizens always think they cracked the code to outsmart the system, but spoiler alert, they haven't. They never have, and they never will. The law doesn't care about lowercase names, made-up financial loopholes, or whatever new trick they think will let them off the hook. But what do you think? Does this guy stand any chance, or is he just wasting everyone's time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I always love reading what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching and take care.